How to perform a Buret titration. Drop count titrations, better known as drop tests, are very popular, easy to perform, and offer a degree of accuracy sufficient for most field applications. Sometimes, however, the more exact measurement possible with a Buret titration is needed. The stopcock on a glass Buret allows the analyst to dispense reagent with greater control. Calibration marks on the glassware allow the analyst to measure the volume dispensed with a greater degree of precision. Taylor's drop tests offer an accuracy of plus or minus 10% or better, whereas our Buret titrations have an accuracy of plus or minus 2% or better. In a titration, first a sample of the water to be analyzed is carefully measured out. Then a chemical indicator is added. It will immediately turn the sample a certain color if the analyte being tested is present. Later, this indicator will change color again at the point in the analysis when the titrant's reaction with the analyte of interest is complete. This moment is called the end point. So next, a titrant of known concentration is added incrementally to the prepared sample until the endpoint color appears. The analyst reads the volume of titrant dispensed from the Buret, and from this measurement calculates the amount of analyte in the sample according to a simple formula provided in the test instruction. To demonstrate a Buret titration, we will perform a test for alkalinity using Taylor's Buret titration pack K-0401 and reagent pack K-0430. Before beginning this or any other Taylor test, it is best to read the instructions through to the end. Familiarizing yourself with all the steps to come is particularly important if the test is new to you or if the kit is newly purchased, as sometimes our procedures change. Choose the correct sample size for testing based on the expected alkalinity and the reagent to be used. For this demonstration, we will use a 50 ml sample and N over 50 sulfuric acid. Using a graduated cylinder, measure the correct sample size and then add the water to be tested to a flask. Add 5 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. Swirl to mix. The sample will turn red if P alkalinity is present. Next, slowly add the acid titrant in the Buret to the sample water, swirling the sample constantly until the color changes from red to colorless, signaling the endpoint. Multiply the Buret reading by 20, which is the drop equivalence for a 50 ml sample, and record the result as parts per million P alkalinity as calcium carbonate. To determine M alkalinity, add 5 drops of methyl orange indicator to the sample and swirl to mix. The sample should turn yellow. Continue titrating, swirling constantly until the color changes from yellow to orange. Multiply the Buret reading by 20 and record the result as parts per million M alkalinity as calcium carbonate. T alkalinity can be determined by adding 5 drops of total alkalinity indicator, swirling and adding titrant until the sample goes from green to red. Use the same equation as used for P and M alkalinity to determine the T alkalinity. Note: to convert parts per million to grains per gallon, divide by 17.1. The K-0401 contains 1 glass Buret with stopcock. Our K-0403 contains 2 glass Burets with stopcocks to accommodate those testing more than one analyte on a regular basis. In addition to alkalinity, Taylor offers reagent packs for analyzing chloride, calcium and magnesium hardness, nitrite, phosphonate, and sulfite. Reagent packs include the instructions necessary to perform the Buret titration and are purchased separately from the labware. Although Buret titrations are most commonly performed in the laboratory because the glassware is more fragile than the plastic components in drop test kits, Taylor does sell a portable titration setup, K-0348. We also offer a lockable wall mount cabinet made of steel for installation anywhere in a plant. The K-9780 holds 4 Buret setups plus 3 shelves worth of reagents and test equipment. The glassware pack for the wall mount cabinet is K-9780 GP. Taylor's knowledgeable customer service representatives are available to provide technical assistance about our products. Call 800-TEST-KIT